Now, also on the card, you got yourself the one and only, the probably one of the toughest female fighters on this roster in the whole UFC, maybe even in the whole MMA world. Zhang Weili taking on Yao Xiaonan for Weili's championship strap. She is really, really, really something special. I'm talking about Zhang. We've seen her go toe to toe with not Jan, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. We've seen that war that happened back in 2020, and then the rematch that took place. We saw her unfortunate losses to Rose, but yeah, you can't sleep on Rose. Rose is really tough. Rose is really strong. Rose is definitely somebody that it's just not a very easy task to definitely go toe to toe with Rose. So it's nothing against Zhang Weili from losing to Rose on those multiple occasions. But on the other hand, you got Zhang, who's on a multi-fight winning streak right now, including Jan Jędrzejczyk. She's had quite a few other victories on the list and everything, pretty much going through the division, and now taking on another countryman in Yao Xiaonan. Yao Xiaonan, she's actually making a name for herself in the division within itself as well. I mean, not no disrespect to her, but she hasn't necessarily went against the creme de la creme of the division. She's beaten a few good contenders in her division, but I think because of the status of where they're at and who has the belt and how big it could be over there in China, they want to put these two together and make it something special for the Asian community, the Asia crowd, and such like that. So I do still feel like it's going to be a big fight. I do feel like it's going to be a great fight. But I do feel that Zhang just has a little bit too much experience, too much pretty much too much experience for Yao Xiaonan to go against with her. I do believe Yao Xiaonan can actually compete with her later on down the line, but at this moment, it just feels like it's too much too soon for her. My personal opinion. But again, this is MMA, guys. You never know what might happen. Also, the main event, the light heavyweight champion of the world, I should say, Alex Pereira takes on the former light heavyweight champion of the world, Jamahal Hill. This is going to be a very fun fight, guys. This is really going to be a very fun fight. We already know that Jamahal Hill is pretty much a knockout king. He pretty much has stopped quite a few members of the light heavyweight division, including guys like Johnny Walker. We saw what he was able to do with Glover Teixeira. We saw what he was able to do to guys like even Thiago Santos, and there's just a few other guys within that division that he was actually able to have some really great success. Where you got the newcomer in the light heavyweight division, pretty much 2 fights in, becomes champion of the world. Fought Jan Blachowicz, got a victory, then fought Yuri Prochazka, stopped him, and became champion of the world. This is his only 3rd fight in the light heavyweight division, and it's going to be a fun fight for Alex Pereira. These 2 guys are stand-up warriors. These guys are knockout artists. These guys do not necessarily go to the ground. I'm sure they could. We already know Alex Pereira pretty much is training, or not pretty much, but is, as a matter of fact, training with Glover Teixeira. Glover Teixeira's young protege. And you can never sleep on Glover Teixeira's jiu-jitsu skills and wrestling skills. Now you got Jamahal Hill, who is pretty much, I'm sure, 100% taking on some ground game as well, just in the case. But again, guys, I do not feel that this fight will go to the ground whatsoever. These guys are going to go to war with each other. These guys are going to try to strike with each other. It's going to be an old-fashioned kickboxing fight, possibly even a boxing fight, where these guys are just going to exchange punches left and right. Now, who's going to win, though? Well, I want to give the edge to Alex Pereira. No disrespect to Jamahal Hill, only due to the fact that Jamahal Hill has been out of action for well over a year, going on, I want to say 14, 15, maybe even 16 months by the time this fight takes place. So that's a long time to be out of action, especially in the light heavyweight division, because these guys get stronger, these guys get powerful, and then you want to take on, you want to dust off that ring rust. You don't want to have any stones unturned. It's definitely going to be a tough task for Jamahal Hill due to the fact that he's been away from the cage for so long, where Alex Pereira has pretty much been very active within both middleweight and light heavyweight division. So that's my personal opinion, guys. That's my pick, you guys. So let me know in the comments on who do you think is going to win in this main card. Who do you think is going to win between these guys? Between Jamal Hill, Alex Pereira, Yao Xiaonan, Willie Zhang, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, Bo Nickel, Cody Brundage, Charles Oliveira, Arman Tsarukyan, and the list goes on and on and on. Guys, let me know in the comments who do you think is going to win in the main card, in the prelims, and in the early prelims. Let me know, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.